What up, what up, what up, everybody? It's your boy Neo, and guess what? It's Hump Day, right? Wait, I'm over here planning a Hump Day video, and I don't even know if it's Hump Day. Oh yeah, it's Hump Day, and we here. You know, I don't know how things are going throughout this week for you. I can't stress enough to stay positive, stay focused, stay present, and what I can do to the outcomes of what you're doing and what you're manifesting into your life. But I want to take it a step further today. Okay, I want to talk about manifesting actions. If you guys look over at that page, at the link that I had posted up, you'll see the whole manifesting actions tab. It's a video I did a long time ago. It has helped a lot of people, and I wanted to help you guys. So basically, manifesting actions is this. Let's say you wanted, and this works. Trust me, I've tried it so many times, and it's worked. For myself, not only for myself but for others. Let's say you wanted your supervisor to treat you with more respect. Okay, so what you're going to do is appreciate the last time they treated you with respect. See it before you do it. You guys know the rules. We've been through this 100 times. But cha-ching. But sometimes that's easier said than done, especially when your supervisor's being a douchebag, blah, 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 blah. And so what you're going to do in that situation is imagine a time where he was. If he wasn't, remember the last time a supervisor gave you that respect, or treated you nice, or gave you a promotion, or gave you a raise, or gave you a compliment, or whatever the situation was. Picture the last time that they did it. Appreciate while they're doing it. Now I say while they're doing it, because when you're running this scenario in your mind, I want you to be there. I don't want you to be there. And most people run scenarios, and I did the same thing too because I didn't know any better. They run a scenario as a camera in the corner of the room, seeing yourself with another person, and you're talking and you're having a conversation, and this is interacting, and they expect that to happen. No, insert yourself. If you were in that moment, you wouldn't be watching it through a lens in the corner of the room. You'd be staring at your supervisor. Okay? Engage in the conversation with your supervisor, and that's where I want you to be at. So while you're having that conversation, stay present, appreciate it, and watch what happens. Same thing for a home-cooked meal. You want your spouse to cook you a home-cooked meal? Imagine when's the last time they cooked you a home-cooked meal. Sit on that, marinate on that, and see what happens. I'm going to post this thing I had put up. This is kind of the new slogan, I guess you could say. Thoughts Become Things was great, but at the end of the day, your expectations is what becomes the things, and tweaking and changing your thoughts is what changes your expectations. Deep down inside expectations. 99% of small businesses fail. That's because opening day wasn't the way it was, and even before that, opening day is never usually what people want it to be, unless you're Facebook. And even before that, you're leading up to it, you know that 99% of small businesses fail. You've never succeeded at this before, and if you have, all these calculations and factors are weighing you down, mentally, physically, emotionally, watering some horrible seeds, and then it happens. Don't go down that path. Expectations will manifest your future. I want you to put yourself in a situation where your boss or your coworker or whoever is doing what you want them to do. Appreciate them doing it, but you gotta kind of expect them to do it. People crack me up with this so much. During the stream, yes, that's one of my audience. I use that as a trigger, like tattoo and like stuff everywhere, to remind me to stay present. Thank God, thank you God for everything. And I use them as triggers. But manifesting actions is harder if you don't truly expect it to happen. So many people are like, oh, my baby daddy did this, my baby mama did that, my baby daddy did this, and I'm like, well. And they're like, I didn't think that. I didn't thoughts become things and will that into existence. And I'm like, you kind of did. You might not have spent, that's why I'm changing thoughts become things to expectations become reality. Because you might not have thought about your baby daddy or baby mama being a douchebag all week, all month. They might not even cross your mind. But when you saw them, you expected something of them. You expected them to be a certain way. Same goes for your boss. You might not have thought about him the whole vacation for 2 weeks you had. Now you're going back to work. You kind of expect him to be a douchey. When he starts acting douchey, you're like, I didn't water that seed. Thus become things doesn't work for the bad stuff, only for the good. No. Okay? You're in it. Stay in it. Okay? Accept the fact that you're here watering seeds. Water the right ones. Picture the last time that, oh, you know what? I'm going to put this here. I'm not going to type it. Oh, God. I hate it when this does this. This program, I guess it uses so much that it won't let me switch. Wait a minute. What's up, everybody? Eric Robert, Rhiannon, Twan, Brian. I'm trying to type on here and say something to you guys, but it's not. It's not. I want to take questions. It just takes forever for me to do certain things. People crack me up. I'm not gonna type this. But I'm going to leave it right there because you can see it in the corner of the screen. But yes, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do for the rest of this week. And just to see what happens. Now, I want you to do it once. Just once. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be something small because you get out of something what you put into it. So putting one out of your 60,000 thoughts today into that, you can't expect much. Do the over/under 1 for 59,999 on average. So we'll say just 1 for 60,000. That's not, that's not. Those aren't good odds. Those are some lottery odds, not the big one, but those are some lottery odds. And try it though. Okay, picture your boss doing the right thing. Picture your baby daddy, baby mama, girlfriend, boyfriend, child, whatever, doing the right thing, just once. And try to sit. If you're only going to do it once, try to sit in it for like 5 seconds and enjoy it. The ego is going to step in and say, immediately, the ego is going to step in and say, here we go. Oh, I can't type it. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. Your ego is going to say, and you say, there we go. There we go. I like to be able to put that on there, and that's what's going to happen. As soon as you run any scenario where you're in the positive and you're great and you're feeling good and all that other stuff, the ego's going to step in and say, but that's not what's happening. You can't be there, you're here. And you're going to step in and say, well, what if it was? What if it does? What if it did? Whatever the situation is, that's what I want you to do. Okay? That's going to be the order of events. The ego's going to step in anytime you try to play like anywhere besides the presence. Every single thought, 60,000 thoughts a day on average per person, something will wake you up from every one of them pulling you back to the present, and it will use all the ammunition it has. That something is your subconscious teaming up with your ego. Your subconscious has all your memories stored, everything you've ever seen, everything you can deduce. Okay? The ego uses that data to shut you up and shut you down and pull you back to this moment that the ego leaves, and the subconscious has you right where it wants you for about a second before you drift off into another thought. Oh, I gotta pick up milk. Why is this guy always a douchebag? Whatever the situation is and what you truly expect will be the outcome. So change what you truly expect. Alright? That's it for this Wednesday's tip, man. I want you guys to really jump on that. At the end, I put God is confidence. Is He with me? I want you to ask yourselves that real quick. It's something I'm working on. God is confidence. If you're confident something bad is getting ready to happen, if you're confident something good is getting ready to happen, and I'm going to go back to the bad, because people are confident that your expectation is confidence. What you truly expect will happen. What you're confident in will happen. I'm confident that's going to fail because it always has for me. What do you think's going to happen? God is life. God is this desk. God is air. God is everything that exists is made of vibrating energy, waves, and energy has the same definition as God. created, destroyed, moving in and out of everything, da 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 da. So it's like God is not only me and this earth and this desk, but He's the situations we're in. That's why I say when God gives you a situation, hand it back to Him. Yeah, it was cool, you know, gave me a little entertainment. I passed the test. I'm gonna stay positive. Now fix what you just did, and that's how you do it. That's how you do it. But having, and whether you truly expect God to step in and fix it is going to determine whether He does. Your confidence in what God is going to do, what you're going to do, is what's going to happen. So is confidence as essence, as God is confidence with you? People could say, yeah, but we are our own worst enemies. You know, no one can beat me up worse than myself. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. Do you have that confidence? Is God confidence? Not God of confidence, not confidence God. One name, one being. Is God confidence with you? And if He is, how often? How many of those 60,000 is He with you? Today. Because guess what? You got to do it all again tomorrow. And the next day and the next day. But today just so happens to be hump day for the work week. So, Thursday, I guess, would be hump day for the week. Yeah. If you start your weekend on Sundays or Mondays, you know, in Mexico, they do their own thing. It's all about perspective, people. Have perspective. Gain control over your perspective. Gain control of your confidence. And I'll see you on the next one. Until then, this has been another one. We the best, baby. I love you guys. I really do.